map number 5, get back on the S&D. For Rokkr, ending it here would certainly help relieve a little bit of the stress they've probably been feeling.
And for the Rokkr, you know, we could dive into stats, but they've only played it the once. It's difficult to really get a good hold on where they sit on this map in particular, but looking over towards the side of Las Vegas Legion, well, Bance deals with them in the middle of the map, should get taken down by Temp. Rotations-wise for Vegas is where they have struggled, but Break isn't looking too bad, sitting at 7th for Break and 9th in rotation, so not the best of stats, but when they do get in there, they have managed to hold relatively well. So rotations are going to be important. If they can't find them, they should do well.
Already a very good start here for the Legion. Afro going to try and get through here. Big kill against TJ. They have lost a lot of time on this P1, but Rokkr are making moves to get P2.
Once P2 spawns, you have to really be decided. Afro could be influential here, though. Trying to snake his way out of trouble. Not going to happen. Let's attach over towards the hedge side. Good hold and good start by the Vegas Legion. Needs to be. You need to force that map number 5 here. Winner's bracket is still on the cards. Great hold so far, though, over towards P2. Great pressure coming in from TJ as well. Afro now trying to find this push over towards the hedges. Will find a second. Will just about find his way in on the back of Cammy, finding another potential break for Rokkr.
Well, it's just bullets flying through. They try to wallbang everything, so Temp had nowhere to hide, and while he's on a 5 streak, will eventually fall. Rokkr finally trying to take some time onto the board. 2 Real going to be up top, finds Afro, jumps back through, looking for the second one on the bats, gets it. Attach is going to be here as well, and he sees him, looks for the gun, he gets it again. Another 3-piece here for 2 Real. And Rokkr, like, what on earth has just happened?
I mean, that's 25 free seconds. Vegas Legion are going to be in about a 60 or 70 point lead heading over towards P3. They're finding the kills. They've got the presence yet. These need to be kills coming in for Rokkr. Afro will find 2, and that will slow this down. Clayster still towards the back, though, causing issue. Oh, wow.
Bat's just going through a shoulder. Clay tries to fire through, but there's just too much on his screen for him to do much. This needs to be a big hold from Minnesota. Already, though, Legion are going to be stacking. Reinforcements going to be flooding in for them. It will take a second for them to get here. I think the call's been made to stop. They're waiting. Attach already takes down Temp, though. 3 versus Legion. And it will all kick off.
And when you have to take your time to set up like this, you need to make sure that you do manage to find the break. Bance and Cammy holding it down. It's wonderfully done from the side of Rokkr. Bance will pick off Temp's head as well. Rotation now ongoing. TJ, big gun, find a win.
Temp's, though, is outnumbered. Throws the grenade, tries to get out of it. Might actually go back alley here and wait for his teammates to back him up. Huge gunfight battle erupt. There are so many of the Legion players in attendance. It comes down to who blinks first.
And Attach just thinking if he can push around there, maybe he can find something. Afro inside. The barbershop will find 2, as will Temp. Attach wasn't able to find the push round. All of a sudden, Rokkr locked out of Barber. That mid push that TJ may well be holding. It's the Hail Mary grenade. Finds Cammy. Still holding mid alley. Rokkr in a really tough spot here. Both these two teams, when they're finding the rotation, they're finding nearly every single second. Looking over towards the next hill as well. Yeah, okay, we're going to get to the races for that in just a second. It's looking like Rokkr are going to walk away licking their wounds, but holds have been primed from both two teams so far.
TJ against Bats, fighting in the middle here. Has to back off. The players are coming through as well. Attach. Gonna get gunned by 2 Real. He hasn't found many kills since that 3-piece. All the way going. Cantina. The fight for the rotation again here. You have been right. Whoever gets it seems to hold it down forever as TJ finds 2 himself. Rokkr looking in the wrong direction at all times.
This next gunfight's pretty big. If Clayster can find 1 and stay alive, it will be huge for the side. Elite, well, excuse me, what killed Afro? I've got no idea, but Clayster with the gunny to get rid of Bance. All of a sudden, the rest of Rokkr spawning out. If you are attached, you need to just stay alive up top.
And he's waiting desperately for reinforcements, but it's been called by Clayster. And he isn't missing. Looking for everybody he can find, anybody in this gunfight. Eventually will go down as Cammy makes 2 as he gets back into the hill. A huge play by Clay at darker and dark. Eventually it falls to nothing.
But it negates away what Rokkr probably should have had a hold of. You can see that it looked like they choked up over towards Barbershop. They were not really necessarily thinking about it. 2 players spawned towards the back. They say, okay, well, let's just have a little look at it. They die, and then all of a sudden, it was that constant pressure from Vegas Legion to shut down what Rokkr were trying to do. Attach has to jump over towards it as Cantina is where we go next. Legion not too far behind here. Sorry for the side of Rokkr. The dog's kicking off. She's not happy about Rokkr's performance so far. Legion in the lead.
Afro's going to get taken down as well. Legion have a great opportunity to put this one over the wall. They have a hard lock on this. And nothing Rokkr is doing is working. They keep pre-firing, but one kill does not equal it. They are losing the trades. They are losing the gunfights. And they haven't found really any progress towards this. It has been a bitter battle all the way through back alley.
In this hill in particular, it was really a banker for the side of the Minnesota Rokkr when it does come down to it. This one of the outliers. Vegas Legion typically do struggle on this hill, whereas Rokkr have had a lot of luck. And well, I tell you what, the stats once again matter very, very little. Afro will find 3. That will slow down Rokkr in terms of, Legion in terms of their rotation over towards the next hill, but we'll get Minnesota Rokkr absolutely nothing on this hill. They're about 80 behind still.
They certainly are, and Legion are commanding a lead, but are they commanding in the comms? Let's find out with a listen in.
Tommy garage. I'm one shot garage.
On back right.
D garage and hill.
We need one back right.
Let's go right.
Yeah, go green, go green.
One's deep over here. Up in mid with you. One's parking me holding green. Top RV.
Good shot.
One shot. Big rock. One shot.
I need a pocket piece. You should die. Just run. RV, you should die.
Back alley. What the fuck? Back alley. What's up? Bump me plat.
Back alley dead.
Bump me plat.
He's still RV wall 3.
Let's get plat. One shot on the stairs. Going farther.
I got him.
Nice. 4. Good shit.
On your right.
You're gonna be here, Don. They're gonna be here. After mid.
Got one right.
Nice.
What could have got by me? Keep watching your right.
Yo, listen, we're up this much. Let's play P1 time.
Keep watching your right, Clay.
After came attached
I
band.
think he got by me.
Yeah, here. Go ahead.
Gate, yep. Fucking shit on, bro.
Okay, we're missing Cammy. Last kid.
I'm wrapping green.
Yo, play P1 time here.
I'm wrapping green. Yellow man. One shot. They're gonna push you a hedge. I did it.
Yellow man, good call.
Yo, he's long right now. Hedge.
Look at him, Don. Stay down.
I hear you.
Going dark or long, I think. He's on me blue.
One shot.
One is on me blue.
Yellow van, 1 bullet.
I had to run.
They're gonna hedge on you.
Yellow van, 1 bullet, guys. Trying to work
Weak, D-truck, Vance. Going God Heady. He's the RV.
Just make
Right there, yeah, Don, right there.
I flanked.
Alright, we're playing time. Where?
One's barber. One pocket.
shot.
And lights and right side hill.
One's got
Lights
one
going
shot.
short. Lights is short. Lights is short.
Bro, it's not telling me.
I spawned back cactus. I'll look over you, Hill. Let's play this time.
He's trying to make up from
Looking
right
lights.
side down.
Lights. One shot.
It's top RV, yo, one right side.
And Legion are still firing in all cylinders. Temp is making it rain on this map and feeling himself. Rokkr in a horrible position and a mountain to climb just to try to get back in.
They've closed the gap price, but it may well be too little too late. The rotations have belonged to the Vegas Legion. Breaks have well and truly been there as well. The holds have looked fantastic. Pricey, this may well be a catalyst up for the Rokkr. If they can find these next couple of kills, things are looking good. TJ, once again in Cantina, finding clutch kill after clutch kill after clutch kill for the side of Vegas Legion. He's the only one alive and kicking here. Nobody really with a lot of control right now.
Oh, TJ tries to finesse every single member of Rokkr there. Doesn't get away with it, but Too Real almost guns 2. Attached now has to hold the fort. 42 seconds left back on this. It will put Rokkr right back into the game. The Legion don't want it to happen. Already gunfight's going down, and Clay gets attached before he can do anything. Afro knows players are heading towards him. He doesn't have the reinforcements, though. They are outnumbered here on this hill as his teammates go down. Afro stun can't turn in time. And that is going to be a break from Legion.
Thing is, for Legion, they can't win it yet. It's all about the rotation. If you're the Minnesota Rokkr, who are now off and away, clayster should get traded. He doesn't. Bance doesn't land a bullet, and clayster's locked it down. Rotation looking good for the side of Vegas Legion. It's looking like we're seeing a map number 5.
Oh, it's screaming it. It's smelling it. It's everything. Because there's no way Rokkr can break this in time, surely. Just 11 seconds to go. Clayster sky high as well. A player is going to die to this trade regardless, but Rokkr have to fly. TJ gets the first, though. They are all compressed. Clayster gets 2, and roar as you like. That is going to a map number 5. Clayster is happy. He is gunning, and we could see it still go either way in this last map.
Really good performance from the Vegas Legion, though, and I think Minnesota Rokkr will be really disappointed. It felt like, particularly over towards P3, multiple rotations, whether that be P3 or when it goes over towards Courtyard, because obviously we have the 2 hills over towards that side of things. Every single time we went over towards Tin, they just never had that rotation. It always feels like they don't dot their I's and cross their T's and make sure they are clearing every single point out when they're getting over there, and you're losing crucial gunfights.